Hey, good day everyone. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Marinay's Powerhouse Team Review and Training Center, mga kawerpa. Magandang umaga po. Good morning everyone. And also good morning to our Facebook viewers. No? Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. So today we are going to discuss the direct current circuits part 11, so entitled Thevenin's Theorem. So, okay, by the way, for those people who do not know me, my name is Engineer Reggie Marinay. So, in the Philippines, just call me Kuya Reg, no? So, starting year 2020, I will not allow any student to call me Sir Marinay. Wala na po yan. Okay? So, tatawagin nyo na lamang po akong Kuya Reg, no? Pagka may mga tanong kayo, Kuya lang, Kuya Reg lang, no? Ulitin ko lang po baka may mga ibang nanonood po sa atin, no? Ako yung nagpapatawag ng kuya sa field lang ng electrical engineering. Okay? So wala po akong ibang field na pinag-uusapan dito. Sa field lang po natin sa electrical, mga kawerpa, no? Baka sabihin naman ng iba tayo yung nagpapatawag ng kuya sa ano, no? Okay. Sige, so ako lang po ang Kuya Reg nyo sa electrical lang. Okay, period. Okay. Sige, so tuloy tayo. Dito. Okay, so we have the Thevenin's theorem. Okay, so what is Thevenin's theorem? So, Thevenin's theorem states that any linear network of voltage sources and resistances, if viewed from any 2 points in the network, can be replaced by an equivalent resistance RTH in series with an equivalent source VTH. Okay, so for us to be able to understand this easily, so let us consider a linear network. We have a 2 points, no? We have to consider these 2 points A and B, okay? Then we have the linear network. So this is our Thevenin's resistance. This is what we call the looking back resistance, no? Looking back at the 2 points. Paki-close up mo, partner. Okay, dito. So we have here points A and B. So these are the two looking back resistances. Okay? Then this is our RTH, no? If we are going to put an ohmmeter at these two terminal, no? Actually, these two terminal are connected to the external resistance RL. We have to connect an ohmmeter here. What will be the equivalent resistance? Then for the case of the VTH, the Thevenin's voltage, so we have to connect a voltmeter. So what will be the voltmeter reading or the voltage at terminals A and B? So any linear network having constant sources of EMF, no, can be replaced by a circuit consisting of Thevenin's voltage in series with the Thevenin's resistance. Okay? And the external network is connected to our RL. Okay? So, this is a 10 volts, 4 ohms, 6 ohms. Then we have here our RL. So, this is a very basic circuit. So, this is a series parallel network. We are going to solve this using Thevenin's theorem. Okay? Thevenin's theorem. Okay. So, again, no, to our Zoom class participants, okay, please open your camera. Sino ba yung mga participant natin? Si Carl Passion, paki-open po yung camera natin, no? As part of the requirement, no? Kung hindi po kayo makakapag-open ng camera, so you just viewed on the Facebook na lang. Kasi po, requirement po na at natin yan, no? Okay. Yung isa. Pasensya na kasi requirement lang po sa amin. Dapat po bukas yung camera. What about the other? Yung babae, ng pangalan? Oo, hindi ba posible? Paki-open lang po. Okay, sige. So, tuloy natin to. Sige, anyway, sa Facebook na lang makinig, no? So, this is a policy of our center. Okay, so, let us have now this circuit Okay, so I draw already the circuit. So for number 1, so find the Thevenin's resistance in the circuit shown. So what is the Thevenin's resistance? So ano daw yung Thevenin's resistance natin? That will be our step number 1. Okay, step 1. Step 1 is to find RTH. So kukunin natin yung RTH. Paano po ba pagkuha ng RTH natin? So our RTH is, so ganito po ang pagkuha ng RTH natin. So we have here resistance. This is the 4 ohm resistance and this is our 6 ohm resistance. And then we are going to short circuit the terminals. We have to disconnect our 10 volt source here. And then the two terminal must be short circuited. So iso-short natin yung 10 volts natin dito. Okay? We have to disconnect our 10 volt source, and then the two terminals of the 10 volt source must be short circuited. Okay? And then we have here our A, terminal A and terminal B. Terminal A and terminal B. Okay? We have to disconnect our RL here. The RL is 3.6 ohms. So, this is our RTH. So, maglagay lang tayo ng ohmmeter dito. Lalagay natin dito. Dito. Yan yung RTH natin, no? Okay? What is our RTH? Our RTH will be equal to what? So, we can see here that the 4 ohm resistor is in parallel with the 6 ohm resistor. Okay? So, yung 4 ohm, this will become parallel with the 6 ohm resistor. So, that is just simply product over the sum. So, what is the product? So, we have here 4 times 6. That is the product over the sum. So, 4 plus 6. Okay? So, we have here our RTH. Okay, for those pasensya na dun sa sa nag-connect sa atin So because this is just a policy of our board of directors that you have to open your camera if you are going to join the Zoom class. Anyway, may Facebook naman. So doon kayo manood na lang sa Facebook if you cannot open your camera. Okay? Because we are having a Zoom class. Para tipid, para sa inyo din yan kaya namin ginawa Para tipid kayo sa load nyo. Libre lang, tama ba? So libre lang. Para sa inyo yan, hindi po para sa amin yan, ha? So yung hindi po makapag-open ng camera, okay? Naintindihan namin kayo, may gastos yan, no? Kaya since nasa Facebook naman, no? So sa Facebook na lang kayo manood. Anyway, this is just a recording for our YouTube content, no? Okay? So, whether we have an audience or none, it's fine because we are right after this, we are going to upload this in our in my YouTube channel, no? Okay? So, please bear with us. So, this is para makatipid din sila, no? Ayoko naman yung gagastos pa kayo, ganun din, ano? Naka-off cam din kayo, parehas lang 'yon. So, I hope you understand, no? So, naka-live na tayo sa Facebook ngayon, tama? Okay, good morning sa mga late viewers po natin. So, we are discussing the Thevenin's Theorem, no? Okay, as shown here, the 4 ohm and the 6 ohm resistance will now be in parallel because this is the given, again, no? Para sa mga late viewers natin. So, actually here, we are asked to find here our IL, okay? This is by using the Thevenin's Theorem. So, the 4 and the 6 ohm resistance. So, the 10 volts, no, if you are getting the Thevenin's resistance, we have to short circuit the 10 volt source. Once we short circuit the 10 volt source, the 4 ohm will become parallel with the 6 ohm. So let us calculate now. So that will be the product over the sum for two resistance in parallel. So we have 4 times 6 and then divided by, that will become 10. So the answer will be 2.4 ohms. Okay, 2.4 ohms. So that will be our answer for number 1 question. Okay. So patingin natin dito, that will be letter, okay, that will be letter A. Then next problem, find the Thevenin's voltage. Actually, that is the step 2. No? The step 2. Step 2. So, find the Thevenin's voltage. No? So, kuhanin natin yung Thevenin's voltage. Okay. So, find the Thevenin's voltage. So, ano ba yung Thevenin's voltage natin? So, our Thevenin's voltage is the open circuit voltage. Once we remove our RL here, let us remove our RL. So, and then let us draw the equivalent circuit. So, this will be our circuit once we remove our RL. Okay. Then we'll be having here, this is our 6 ohm resistor. This is our 4 ohm resistor. We have here our 10 volts. So this will be our point A and point B. Point A, point B. And then let us put our voltmeter. So this will be our Thevenin's voltage. Electrician asked me, no? There is electrician asking me, sir, what's the application of that? See, many electricians are, of course, they are advocate of practicality of application. Okay, the application of the Thevenin's theorem is in the short circuit calculation. So, to be able to size the circuit breaker, okay, so we should know short circuit calculation. A short circuit breaker has a KIC rating, kiloampere interrupting capacity. So we should know the KIC rating. But first, we have to calculate. Okay, if you are a design engineer, you have to know, you have to make some calculations. And that is the application of the Thevenin's theorem. Actually, when we go to short circuit calculation, there is what we call the Thevenin's impedance. Just the same principle as the Thevenin's resistance. Okay? So, I hope to our Facebook viewers are listening carefully to our lecture. Please listen carefully. And we will assure you that you will learn here. Okay. So, we will not waste your time. Okay. Find the Thevenin's voltage. Find the Thevenin's voltage. So, how to find the Thevenin's voltage? Of course, we disconnect the load RL. Okay. We already disconnected it. And then, what will be the reading of this voltmeter? What will be the reading? Okay. Remember, this is open circuit. No? Open circuit yan. Ha? Okay. If that is an open circuit, there will be a current that will be delivered by the 10 volt source on this direction, conventional way. Okay. From positive to negative, that is the conventional way, on this direction. Okay. And take note, this will be our current. And that current, since this is open circuited, there will be no more current flowing here. The current here is actually 0. So our current will just flow in this direction. It's only one path. So meaning the 4 ohms and the 6 ohm will just be connected in series. So naka-series na lang siya bale, mga kawerpa. No? So kunin natin yung I natin. Current I. So that will just be Ohm's law. So that is 10, okay, then over 4 plus 6. So 4 plus 6, 10, 10 over 10. Calculator. Okay, 1. Okay. So this is just 1 ampere. Okay? So 10 divided by 10. Okay. So meaning there is a current flowing here of 1 ampere. So the current here is 1 ampere. This current I is 1 ampere. Okay. I will just consider this loop. Take a look at this loop. Okay? Okay, for those people who are or student who are just first time in our channel or in our uh, Facebook lectures. So, I will draw any closed circuit, any loop here. So, this is our 6 ohm resistor. Okay? So, there is a current flowing here that is 1 ampere. Okay? Then we have here a VTH. VTH or our Thevenin's voltage. Let's say this is the positive, this is the negative. Okay? Okay, let's make use of the powerhouse let it flow method. How is it? So let I1 that is on the downward direction, let it flow here on this direction. Let us follow its direction. Okay? That one. So this will be downward. So it will rotate on a counterclockwise direction. Okay. So here. So meaning, I mean is the 1 ampere is our current I. Our current I, okay? Our current I, it will be what? We call this as powerhouse let it flow method. So, it leaves on the positive terminal of VTH. So, therefore, it is positive VTH. Okay? And then, what is the resistance path? 6 ohms. So, 6 ohms. So, therefore, our VTH, remember that our I is simply 1 ampere. So, therefore, 1 times 6, VTH is only 6 volts. That is our answer. Okay? That is our answer. That is just 6 volts. So, let us have this. Okay. The answer is letter C, 6 volts. Okay. Let's go with the load current. What about the load current? We are now ready to obtain the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. No? So, this will be our step number 3. Okay, so basically our step number 3 is finding now the load current. Find the load current. To be able to find the load current, let us draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. And just call it as TEC. TEC as the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So let us draw. Okay. Remember, there is always a two-terminal network for Thevenin's. This is point A, this is point B, where our RL is connected. Okay? So this is the two-terminal. Just like this. Here. Here, the point A and B is these 2 points where our RL is connected. Okay? A and B. And then that is connected to the series combination of RTH and our VTH. Okay? So this is our VTH. This is our RTH. The Thevenin's resistance. Okay? So there is a current flowing here. This is our current IL. Actually, finding current IL is just as simple as Ohm's law. Why, sir? Take a look. This is just a simple Ohm's law. How is that, sir? Okay. The current IL simply equal, okay, what is Ohm's law? The current is equal to the voltage over resistance. What is the voltage here? Our VTH, simply. VTH. Okay. What is the total resistance? You will see here that RTH will be in series with RL. Okay. So put here RTH plus RL. So we just have to substitute the values to get IL. Okay? What is our VTH? VTH is simply 6 volts. Okay? Then our RTH is 2.4 ohms. Okay? Then our RL, actually, from our original circuit, our RL is 3.6 ohms. Okay? 2.4 plus 3.6, that is 6. 6 over 6, simply 1 ampere. Okay. That will be our answer. Okay? 1 ampere. And that will be letter B. Okay. Very easy. Okay. Very easy. So, dali lang, no? Kayang-kaya. Okay? So, let us have we have here, oh, by the way, what will be the load voltage? So, there is a fourth question here. What is the load voltage? Okay? Load voltage, I'll just show it here. That is for number 4. Load voltage. That is simply equal to the load current multiplied by load resistance, RL. What is our IL? Simply 1 ampere times RL, which is 3.6. Okay? 1 times 3.6. Calculator? Okay? So, simply, di na kailangan, siyempre, di ba, mga kawerpa? So, ayun. Okay. Sobra naman tayong dependent sa calcu, no? Okay, sige. So, minsan kailangan matuto rin tayo, no? Okay. Sige. Okay, understood. 3.6 letter? Okay, letter D. That is letter D. Okay, let us have now the second problem sets. Okay, I will have to draw first our circuit. Okay, so i-drawing ko muna mga kawerpa. This is for numbers 5 to 8. For numbers 5 to 8. Okay, we have 120 volts here. Then for the resistances, we have 10, 20, 10, 20 ohms. Then we have another 20 ohms. Then our load resistance, guys, is this is actually 30 ohms. That is our RL. 30 ohms. That is 30 ohms. Okay, of course, these are all in ohms. Okay. Then we have a two terminals, A and B. It's terminal A, terminal B. Okay. Of course, we are also asked to find our IL here. That will be our IL. Of course, you can use a series parallel circuit to find IL, no? But for our topic for today about the Thevenin's theorem, I'll show you the solution using the Thevenin's theorem. Okay, so step 1. Okay, let us find our RTH. No? Find, just like what we did before. So find RTH. Okay. RTH. So our RTH, no, that is the Thevenin's open circuit resistance. So let us disconnect our RL, okay, and let us short the 120 volt source. Okay, please listen carefully, guys. So we have here the 20 ohm. And let's say we have terminals A. We have terminals B here. This is the 10 ohms. This is the 20 ohms. This is the 20 ohms. Okay. Take a look here. We have to put our ohm meter. This is our RTH. Let's put at terminals A and B. This is terminals A and B. This is also terminals A and B. Okay? Now, of course, no, in practice, you should not measure resistance with the voltage. Okay? This may damage your ohm meter. So we have to remove and short the two terminals. Okay? We have to remove the 120 volt source and we have to short the two terminals. Short. O, short natin, ha? O, that will be short-circuited. Take a look here. This is a circuit analysis. Take a look. Please focus here, partner. Kung portion na to. What will be our RTH? Here. Take a look, that RTH. What will happen? Take a look here, guys. What will happen if we short the 10 ohm resistance here? Always remember that in getting the resistance, okay, the value of the resistance are the equivalent resistance. The total resistance at this point A and B, no? Okay? The Thevenin's resistance here. This is the resistance, no? Considering if we have a voltage source here. Try to imagine we have first a voltage source here. Let's say we have a battery here. Take a look. Let us consider a battery here. One. This is a battery. Where will the current flow? It will flow where? Of course, from the battery going here, okay, there will be two branches here. One current will flow here, and the other current will flow here. Oh, by the way, here, is this a node or a junction? Take a look. Is this a node or a junction? Yes or no? The answer is no. Why? Because this is a short-circuited. There will be no current that will flow to the 10 ohm resistor. The current will flow here. Dito na dediretso yung kuryente natin. Meaning, this is considered to be a bypass conductor. Bypass. Bypass conductor. So, wala nang kuryenteng dadaloy kay 10 ohm resistor. There will be no more current that will flow to our 10 ohm resistor. Okay? The current will just flow here. Okay? That one. See? So, therefore, if we are going to put an ohm meter at terminals A and B, this will only measure, okay, all the resistances, okay, all the resistance path, no, taken by the current, or where your current flows. Your current flows to the 20 ohm resistor here, not on the 10 ohm resistor, not on the 10, it flows on the 20 ohm resistor and then here. And another branch here, it flows another 20 ohm resistor. See? What will happen now? The equivalent circuit will just be like this. Okay, o, tingin mabuti, mga kawer pa. Okay, what will happen is that, okay, I will make this as the 20 ohm. This is the 20 ohm. Okay, this is our point A. Then we have here our 20 ohm, and then that will just be short-circuited. I will disregard now the 10 ohm. Just the same principle. Disregard the 10 ohm resistance here. So, it will just be equivalent to this circuit. This portion, this circuit. Kumbaga, baliwala na to. You may remove this 10 ohm resistance. No effect at all. Okay. So, this is our point B. Okay. So, this will be our RTH. So, meaning, you will see here that this 20 ohm and this 20 ohm are now connected in parallel. Just like what we did before, I teach you identical resistors in parallel. So our RTH will be equal to what now? Let's not use the product over the sum here. This is easy. That will, because they are equal, 20 and 20. Okay, again, for identical resistors in parallel, that's equal to the branch resistance, which is the 20 ohm, divided by the number of branches. Simply 2. Simply 2. So the answer will just be 10 ohm. That is our RTH. RTH. Okay? And the answer would be letter. There you are. Okay, letter C. Okay? Let's have now for question number 6. The question is find the Thevenin's voltage. Find the Thevenin's voltage. Okay, so let us find the Thevenin's voltage. Here. Again, we have to remove first our RL. So, i-remove natin yung RL natin. No? Tanggalin natin siya. Okay, let us remove our RL. So, we'll be having here our 120 volt source. Okay, we have 20 and 20. We have our 10. So, we have 120 volt source. What will be our Thevenin's voltage? So, let us put our voltmeter here, VTH. There you are. What is our Thevenin's voltage here? Okay. First, we have to calculate the current I here. We have to know current I here. So that it is just simply Ohm's law. The VTH is equal to the current times the resistance. You just have to find the current I here. Kukunin lang natin yung current I natin dyan. Okay, remember, this is open circuit. There is no current flowing here. The circuit will just be a parallel series network or circuit. These two 20 ohm resistance will become in series because if we have a current flowing here from the source, 120-volt source, there will be two branches at this node. One current will flow here, and the other current will flow here. Question, what is this current? What is this current? Of course, this current is also this current. Because the 20 and 20 here are just connected in series, right? So, I din yun. This is also I. Okay? So, we can now get the value of I. How is it? So, our I, by current divider theorem, our current I simply equal to, well, anyway, the total current here. So, of course, we have to find first our total current. Let us set up first the equation. Our current I simply equal to the total current, then multiplied by current I, multiplied by the opposite resistance, which is the 10 ohms over 10 plus this branch. Okay? So, 20 plus 20, so that is 40. Okay, I will draw the equivalent circuit so that you will understand it. So, take a look here. This will just be 20 plus 20. So, we have here 40 ohms. And this is our 10. Okay? So, this will be our source. Again, this is our I total. Okay? And this will just be our current I. By current divider theorem, that's equal to the I total multiplied by the opposite resistance of I, that is 10 ohms, over 10 plus 40. Okay? So, let us get first our total resistance so that we can get our total current. What is our total resistance? Our total resistance is, if you put an ohmmeter here, what will be the measured value? Of course, the 40 and the 10 are just simply connected in parallel. So, nakaparallel lang sila. So, therefore, it is 10 times 40. 10 times 40 over 10 plus 40. So, what will be the value? Let us calculate. 10 times 40 divided by 10 plus 40 is 50. So, the answer is simply 8 ohms. 8 ohms. Okay? Then, let us get our total current. What is our total current? That is the total voltage, 120 volts, over the total resistance, 8 ohms. (120) divided by 8 equals, so 15. Total current is 15 amperes. Okay, take a look here. This is our IT. So our current I, let us just substitute. Our I total is 15 amperes, then multiplied by, so this is 10. That will be 10 over 50. Here. Okay? 10 over 50. So, it is equal to what? Here. So, we have 10. So, that will become 150 over 50. Well, of course, that is 3. The current is 3 amperes. So, the current I here is 3 amperes. So, therefore, if the current I here is 3 amperes, it's simply our VTH. Our current, I will just substitute right away our 3 times the 20 ohms. So, that will be 60 volts. Okay? 60 volts. Okay, and our answer would be letter, okay, letter B. See? Letter B. You know, there is an alternative solution for this. What is that, sir? Okay, I think this is a shorter solution, but we need quite a deep analysis. How is it, sir? I will redraw this circuit. Take a look. Take a look here. So, i-drawing ko siya. I-redraw ko siya. Tingin ha, mga ka-aware pa. So, remember that the 20 and 20 are connected in series. This is an easier technique or method. We have a 120 volts here. Okay? We have our 10 ohms. Okay, I will still make this as 20 and this is also 20. Okay? This is 20 ohms. This is also our 20 ohms. And remember that our VTH is the voltage here at the second 20 ohms. This is the VTH. Considered to be the VTH. This is the VTH. Okay? So, ito yung VTH natin. This is just a simple parallel circuit. Take a look here. So, parallel lang yun ha, mga ka-aware pa. Tingin mabuti ha. Di ba 120 volts to? Okay, this is 120 volts. This is 120 volts. What is the voltage here? 120 also in the 10 ohm because they are just all in parallel. These three branches are all connected in parallel. So this is 120, this is 120, this is also 120 volts, right? This is also 120 volts here. But the question here is the VTH. If the voltage here is 120 volts, 120 volts, and we have 20 and another 20, meaning they will divide the voltage equally. Okay? Or we can use here the voltage divider theorem, or just simply a bit of a common sense. This is 20, this is also 20. So, ibig sabihin, this will divide the 120 volts into halves. One half, I mean, exactly one half. So, therefore, our VTH simply equal to 120 divided by 2. Okay? 120 divided by 2. So, that is 60 volts. Okay? Did you get that? Nakuha ba? Okay. Sige. 60 volts also. Okay. Let's go here for number 7. So, we're asked to find the load current. How to find the load current. So, this is using the Thevenin's theorem, no? How to find the load current here. From the original circuit, how to find the load current here. We have to find first our RTH. We have to find our RTH. Here. So, RTH, by the way, is already, we already computed, that is 10 ohms. So, we already have 60 volts. Now, may RTH na nga pala tayo dito. Okay, 10. Tapos, voltahin natin, 60 volts. So, I think we are now ready to find our load current. Take a look. Here, this will be for number 7. What is the load current? So, we have to obtain first the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So, this will be the RTH. This will be our VTH here. And then, the 2 points A and B. Let us put now our RL here. Remember that our RL is 30 ohms. Okay? Again, just the same principle. It's like before. So, this is our IL. This is a simple Ohm's law. Take a look here. Tingin, mga ka-aware pa. Okay? So this is our IL again. What is the formula? Simple Ohm's law. Total voltage is VTH over total resistance, RTH. Okay? Then plus our RL. Okay? So let us just substitute the value. So we have 60 volts for VTH. RTH is 10. Then plus, what about our RL? 30 ohms. So already given. So that will just be 60 then divided by 40. So that will be 1.5 amperes. There you are. Okay? So ayan po ang sagot natin. Let's see here. Yes, that's correct. 1.5 amperes. See? Okay? Hey, let us find the load voltage. Load voltage. That is for number 8. Okay, our load voltage is simply equal to our IL multiplied by RL. Okay, what is our IL equal to? 1.5 and then multiplied by RL. What is our RL? RL is 30. Okay, so 30, I think this is 45 volts. Okay. So number 8 will be letter B. Okay? Did you get that? Any question from our audience? Too many? Raise your hand if you have question. You have any questions, Sir Leo? Sir Garcia? No question? Okay, I'll just continue since you don't have any question. What about to our Facebook viewers? Okay, any question? Okay. So, I will solve the last problem sets. Okay, so I will draw first our circuit for that. This is the last problem set. This is quite long to solve. Medyo mahaba ito. Okay, for the last problem set, this is a Wheatstone bridge. Just draw first the circuit. Drawing ko muna. Okay, so we have a Bridgestone bridge circuit here. It's like the head of voltage 5, no? So this is a variable resistance. Or shall we say it has a certain value of 2 ohms. That is 2 ohms. So we have a 90 volts here, 90 volts. $30 ohms here. Then we have 60 ohms. Then we have 24. Then we have 12 ohms. There you are. Pakita natin para makopya nila. Okay, for this circuit, first we have to find the Thevenin's resistance. What is the Thevenin's resistance? RTH. So again, we have to disconnect our RL. Okay. We have the Thevenin's resistance, so we have to disconnect our RL here. So let's say we have two terminals here. Let's say this is our terminals A and terminals B. Okay. Let us disconnect our RL. What will happen? This is our circuit. Okay, this is terminal A. Then this is our terminal B. Okay, so we have 30 ohms. We have 24 ohms. We have 12 ohms. We have 60 ohms. And then we have to connect our source here. By the way, if we are getting our RTH, remember we are getting the RTH here, so we have to short circuited the two terminals. No? We have to short the two terminals of the 90 volt source. So iso-short natin siya. Let's say this is the two terminals. Nakaka-wire pa ng 90 volt source natin. Let us remove the 90 volt source and the two terminal must be short circuited. So this will be the circuit. This one. Okay? Now, remember this is a conductor. Conductor A, this is conductor B. Okay? I will make it step by step. I will stretch this. This is conductor A. I will stretch it on the right side and this is on the left side. I will hold it. Okay? Then what will happen now? This, remember, this is just a short circuit. It's just the same that you are going to short circuit these two terminals, right? Parehas lang yon. Para mo senior yung dalawang terminals na to. Okay? So, this is what I mean. Okay, I will stretch here, this one, sideways. So this will be our A. This will be our point A. And this will be our point A. This will be our point B. Okay? So I stretch this, and then this is just a short circuit conductor. These 2 points is these 2 points. It's just the same as short circuiting this one. Still, you have here your 30, you have here your 24, you have your 60, you have your 12 here. Got it? Nakasunod ba tayo doon? So, senior ko lang to. Shorted lang siya. No? Naka-short siya. What will happen here? Take a look. What will happen here? Remember, if you encounter a line here, dito tayo. Just like what I have told you before, if you have a long line or a conductor, this is just equivalent to a dot. Parang tuldok lang yon. What do I mean? What will happen? The 30 will be in parallel with the 60 ohms. Remember, lamutakin mo to. Ganunin mo lang. Okay? So, anong mangyayari? Tingnan mo ha. This is a common node. This is also a common node. See? This will be the equivalent circuit. I'll show you the equivalent circuit. Okay. I'll show you this one. You see, this will be our equivalent circuit. Okay? So ito, pagdikitin mo lang tong dalawa. Okay? Because a long line is just equivalent to a dot. This long line is just equivalent to this dot. See? Okay? So what will happen is the 30 will become in parallel with the 60. And the 24 will become in parallel with the 12 ohm. That will happen. The 24 will be in parallel with the 12. So this will be our equivalent circuit. See? This is the eye of Spider-Man. See? Parang mata ni Spider-Man lang, di ba? Okay. Sige. Parallel to, mga ka-wire pa, tama? Ito, naka-parallel. Yung kombinasyon nila, naka-series. Okay, sige, let's make it step by step, no? Okay, because in Powerhouse, we teach in a spoon-feeding style of lecture. Okay. That is our style of giving our lecture. Our discussion is spoon-feeding. Okay. So, this is our equivalent. So, this is our point A, and this is our point B. Okay. So, this is, what is the equivalent of the 30 and the 60? We just have to make it as a product over the sum. Okay. This is also the product over the sum, right? Okay. So, we have here our 30, okay, understood to be product over the sum, okay? So, gawin natin, product over the sum. So, we have 30 times 60, okay, then divided by 30 plus 60. Okay, so, the answer here would be, should be less than 30. 20 is the answer. The answer is 20. Okay, that's 20. In US, that's 20. Okay. 20. Okay. 21, 22, 23. Parang ngungo lang. Okay. This is 20. Okay. What about the 24 and the 12 ohm? They are connected in parallel. Take a look here. This is 24 times 12 divided by, okay, 24 plus 12. Close parentheses. Okay. The answer is 8. The answer is 8. Remember, we are getting the RTH. So, we have to connect our ohmmeter here. This will be our RTH at point A and point B. That is just simply the series combination. 20 plus 8. Calculator? Of course not. Okay. So that is 28 ohms. That is our answer, mga kawerpa. Ayan ang sagot. Anong sagot natin? Anong letra ang sagot? Ang sagot natin ay letter C. Letter C as in Soko. Okay. So, ayun na, mga kawerpa, nakuha. 28 ohms. Okay, punta tayo sa susunod na item. Find the Thevenin's voltage. Okay, this is harder. Thevenin's voltage. Let's go back to our original circuit here. Find the Thevenin's voltage. First, in getting the Thevenin's voltage, we have to get first our currents. So let us remove first our RL here. This is for number 10. For the Thevenin's voltage. First, we have to remove our RL here. Take a look, ha? Okay, ha? Tatanggalin muna natin si RL. What will happen if I am going to remove our RL? Anong mangyayari doon? Okay, tinig mabuti. So, kung tatanggalin ko, if I will remove our RL here, remember, I will remove it here and here. Take a look here. Take a look. This is a bit shortcut, but this is very easy. Take a look. If I am going to disconnect, okay, I will make the disconnection here so that you will see easily. Kung i-disconnect ko to, anong mangyayari sa 30 ohm at sa 60 ohm resistor? Anong mangyayari? Anong mangyayari? Magiging series. Ang dalawang resistor, ang 30 at 60 ay magiging series. Pati ang 24 at 12 ay magsi-series din. Okay. Anong gagawin natin? Ido-drawing natin. Okay. So, ito yon. Makinig mabuti. Ay gas. Abel gas. Okay. Ito yon. Oh, tingin mabuti mga kawerpa ha, sa ating mga Facebook viewers, no? Okay. So, we are discussing the Thevenin's Theorem po, mga kawerpa. Okay. So, ang mangyayari, magsisiris yung 30. Sabi natin, kasi tanggal na. Ulit, para sa mga late viewers natin. Okay. Sabi natin, tinanggal na natin yung RL. Okay. Pag tinanggal mo yung RL, yung 30 at yung 60, magsisiris na yan, yung dalawa. O, so drawing natin. Andiyan naman yung 90 volts parate. Siya yung 90 volts, di ba? So, mangyayari sa kanya, magsisiris yung dalawang resistor natin, 1 and 2 resistor. Okay, ganun din si 24 at yung 12 natin, mga kawerpa, no, magsisiris din yun, ha? O, ayan. Okay? So, tingin ha, mga kaigan. Ay, kaigan pala ako, Jamil. O, tingin mabuti, mga kawerpa, ha? O, so, meron tayong 30 rito. We have 60. We have 24. O, may 12 tayo. Maybe I can also make this in Spanish all at the same time. English, Tagalog, and Spanish. 30, 60, 24, 12. Meron tayong 90 voltahe. You see? So that our Spanish fellow men students will understand also. But I cannot do it. Okay, please listen carefully. We remove RL. Take a look. Where is our A and B? Please take a look here. This is our A and this is our B. Okay? So, ayan ha, mga kawerpa. Ang kukunin natin, VTH. First, in getting the VTH, we have to find first the current. What is the current? Okay. This is a simple parallel circuit. This is 90 volts. The voltage here is also 90 volts. And the voltage here is also 90 volts. Okay. I will make this as I1. The current, there will be current flowing here. And that will be current I1. And there is also current flowing here. That is current I sub 2. Okay. What will be our current I sub 1? Okay. So our current I sub 1, okay, by Ohm's law. This is a simple Ohm's law. This is 90 volts. Okay? And then over what, guys? For this portion, for I1. That is 30 plus 60. Voltage over resistance, which is 30 plus 60. So therefore, what is the value? So 30 plus 60, 30 pesos, 60 pesos, meron ka 90 pesos. 90, divide mo sa 90 is equal to 1 ampere. Oh. Tama kaya natin, pati Bisaya. Oh. So, 1 ampere ito. Okay. This is 1 ampere, guys. So, this is 90 over 90. Okay, tama ha? Okay. So, meron tayong 90 over 90. So, 1 ampere na kuryenteng dumadaloy dito. Paano naman dito, mga kawerpa? Yung I sub 2 natin. Ganun pa rin, Ohm's law lang po. So, we have here our I sub 2, that is 90. Okay, 90 po yan. Then, over 24. Okay, 24 plus 12. So, saan equal yan, mga kawerpa? That is 90, then divided by, we have here 24 plus 12. So, the answer would be 2.5 amperes. 2.5 amperes. Okay. Remember that we are solving our VTH here. Okay? VTH ha, hindi VTS. VTH. Okay. Ala ko kasi yung babae ko mahilig sa, babae kong anak ha. Mahilig sa ano sa BTS, no? Yung babae kong anak. Okay. So, take a look here, guys. We'll be using the Kirchhoff's voltage law. O, tingin mabuti mga kawerpa, ha? I will make use of this loop, the upstream loop here. You see? Itong nasa taas na to, gagamitin ko yan. I will redraw this circuit. I-drawing natin. Ito ang circuit, oh. I-drawing natin mga kawerpa, ha? Dito na lang. So, meron kang 30. Ito yung 30 natin. And then, this is our 24. Okay. Then, remember that there is a VTH here. Okay. So, meron tayo mga kawerpa, no? O, tingin ha. Ito, VTH mo. Nandiyan dyan yan. Maglalagay tayong terminal, positive saka negative. Tapos, maglalagay tayo ng kuryente. O, tingin ha, mga kawerpa. Ito yung kuryente natin. Hindi nagbabago yun, ha? I1 to. At ito naman ay I2. Then, let us have the circuit tracing for our KVL. You know, that way. So, by Kirchhoff's voltage law, so what do we have here? The circuit tracing, it comes out from the positive. It lives, on the positive terminal of VTH. So, therefore, that's positive VTH. Okay? Again, this circuit tracing is going upward. If that is going upward, the current is going downward. Upward, downward, two directions, two lines. So that will be 30 multiplied by I1. By the way, what is I1? 1 ampere. What about here? What about here? Our current. Remember that our current I2 is going downward. Our circuit tracing is going downward. Downward, downward. One direction, one line. Okay. So that will be 24 24, then multiplied by what? I sub 2, which is 2.5. 2.5. That will be equal to 0. So we are now ready to solve our VTH. Okay? Okay, so by the way, so if we are to solve this, that is 30, then minus 24 times 2.5. So dire-diretso lang sa calcu, you will see here that this is negative 30. VTH minus 30, I mean. That is still equal to 0. Let us transpose 30, so therefore our VTH will be equal to 30 volts. So ito po sagot natin mga kawerka. 30 volts, no? Okay, so ito po ang ating sagot. And that will be letter, take a look, there you are. Okay, letter C. You know, there's another way of solving it. I consider the upstream. What about I will consider the downstream here? See, that is, let us have the KBL here. Let's have the KBL. I will not draw anymore. Just consider, take a look here guys. Please take a look. I will just consider this one complete loop here, including the voltmeter. This is very easy. Take a look here. By Kirchhoff's voltage law, they should have the same answer. Okay? Of 30 volts. So KBL. By KBL. Take a look here, guys. So the circuit tracing, it moves or it lives on the negative terminal of VTH. So therefore, it is negative VTH. VTH. Okay. And then, remember that our circuit tracing is going upward here on this direction. That is always a clockwise direction. I always assume the circuit tracing to be clockwise in direction. So, it is going up. So, pataas ito. That is going up. Pataas. Etong I1 natin pababa. This is going up and then this is going down. Up, down, two direction, two lines. 1, 2. Meaning it is plus. What? That is, what's the value here again? 60 times I1, which is 1 ampere. What about here, guys? What about here? Take a look. Take a look here. So, this is current I sub 2 that is going downward. And the circuit tracing is also downward. Downward, downward, one direction, one line. Meaning that is minus. That is minus. Okay? Minus po yun ha, mga kawerpa. Yung mga kaibigan natin sa ating Facebook Live. No, good morning po sa inyong lahat. We are discussing the Thevenin's Theorem. Again, we have the I sub 2 that is going downward. Okay? The circuit tracing is also downward. Downward and downward. One direction, one line. So we have here 12 ohms multiplied by, what is the current I sub 2, by the way? 2.5. That will be equal to 0. So, okay, take a look here. I will transpose the negative VTH going to the right. So, that will become positive VTH. And then I just have to calculate the 60 minus 12 times 2.5. Okay, what about this one, guys? So we have 60, then minus 12 times 2.5. That will be equal to still 30. That's correct. Okay, nakita? Mga kawerpa, walang daya, no? Makikita natin na equal lang po. Pwede tayong consider po ng KBL sa upstream. We can have it on upstream and we can have it on downstream. Here. Okay? They just have the same. Okay? value. Okay? It says in the Kirchhoff's voltage law that the summation of voltages around any loop, okay, any single loop is equal to 0. Okay? So, we consider the upstream and the downstream. It's up to you. Okay? What's important is you have to trace one complete loop, okay, before you apply the KBL. What about, guys, the load current for number 11? Take a look. How to solve for the load current. Okay, paano natin kukuhanin yung ating load current? O, tingin mga kawerpa. Di pa po tayo tapos sa problem set na to. Take a look po. Ano ba yung mga nakuha na natin? Nakuha na po natin yung RTH. Nakuha na po natin yung VTH. So, ready na po tayong mag-obtain ng equivalent circuit natin. Let us obtain the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. This is the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Take a look here, guys. So, this is our RTH again. And then, this is our VTH. Okay. So, this is our RL. Okay. And this is our IL. Again, the equation for IL is just a simple Ohm's law. The total voltage, VTH, over the total resistance, which is the series combination of these two resistances, RTH plus our RL. So let us just substitute. What is our VTH? VTH is 30 volts. RTH is 28 ohms. What is our RL? RL is just simply 2 ohms. Oh, this is easy. So, 30, 28 plus 2, that's 30. 30 over 30 simply equal to 1 ampere. Okay? So, our answer now will be letter C. Okay, for the last question, okay, we have to find the load voltage. Load voltage. What will be our load voltage? So, it's so easy. We just have to multiply IL. Remember that this is our IL. IL natin to, mga kawerpa. Okay. So, the load voltage simply, for number 12, again, by Ohm's law, it's just simply VL is equal to IL multiplied by RL. So that will be equal to IL is simply 1 ampere, then times the 2 ohms. Okay, 1 times 2 simply 2 volts. That is our final answer. 2 volts. Okay, so that will be letter, there you are, letter B. Okay. Well, that's the end of our Thevenin's theorem. So, medyo maaga tayo natapos. Are there any questions? No? Next meeting, we will go to Norton's theorem. Okay, after the Norton's theorem, we will go with the source transformation and then maximum power transfer theorem. Okay. And then we'll go to, I think it's Y delta transformation. Then we'll go to dependent sources, no? So those who has, those circuit that has a diamond shape sources, current or voltage source, that there is a diamond shape, like the shape of the IIEE logo here. Okay? So pupunta tayo doon. That will be our last topic, guys. Okay? So are there any questions? So that will be it for today. So, are there any questions? So, raise hand na lang kung may tanong sila. Raise hand. Walang tanong? Okay, so no question. So, nakuha naman, naintindihan naman, mga sir. Okay, kailangan lang i-practice, no? Kailangan i-practice. You will never learn this. No? To our Facebook viewers, you will never learn until you've experienced it. You have to develop the skill. No? My student will tell that, sir, when you are the one solving, why is that, sir? If we are looking at you on the class, on the board, it looks very easy for us to solve the problem. It looks very easy. But once we are already at home, we are the one solving. I don't know, sir. It's very hard for me. But when we look at you, it's so easy. It's so easy. Why is that, sir? You have to develop a skill. I'll teach you how to develop a skill. How to develop a skill. Okay? So, I still have time. So, this is an extra knowledge for everyone. I'll show you. Because, you know, I'm not only teaching the technical side, but from time to time, I'll teach you some values that you can make use in your future endeavors. So, how to develop skill? How to develop skill? If you want to become like LeBron James, and you're just watching LeBron James, you will never become like LeBron James until you've experienced it. Someday I'll be like Kobe Bryant. I'll be like Michael Jordan someday. Someday I will be like Bill Gates. Because I think I'm watching on the videos. It looks easy. I can do that also. See? So easy to say that. Okay? So easy to say that. But it's not easy. I can assure you, it's not easy. Matatai ka sa salawal. No? Pagka hindi mo ginawa itong mga to. Okay. Makinig mabuti. Naka-Facebook live pala tayo, no? Kakahiya naman. Dapat social ang boss ang pagsasalita. Baka ma-sensor tayo, No, ito. Wala eh. Magte-30 years na ako nagtuturo. Ito na ako eh. No? I don't care. I'll teach you the right thing to do. I just remember the word pie. You know pie? That is pizza pie. P-I-A. Pie. How to develop a skill? You should know this three. Number one is P. What is P? Proximity. Proximity. What do you mean by proximity? If you want to become like Bruce Lee, you're just watching Bruce Lee, it look easy, I can do that also. Wow! You'll never become Bruce Lee until you make these three. Okay? Proximity is number one. There should be somebody teaching you. You should have a mentor. Just like what we are doing now. I am your mentor. Somebody who is, although I'm not that expert, I don't consider me. If you think this person is expert to this particular field, you have to be with him. You have to be always with him, not physical, not actually physically, just like what we are doing. You attend our lecture via Zoom. This is what we call proximity. Proximity. You have to attach yourself to somebody. You want to learn something, you attach yourself to that somebody. You want to become an engineer? Attach with me. Okay? We'll help you. Attach with Powerhouse Review Center. That's one thing to develop a skill. Proximity. There is a saying, no man is an island. I don't believe with these great students. They are saying, I can make it self-study. I disagree. I disagree. I saw somebody reading Bible. I can learn Bible with my own. I think I disagree also with that. There is an engineering student. I will just self-study this. I don't believe with it. You need your professor, you need your mentor, you need your facilitator. to learn. Because that facilitator has a wisdom on it. He has the talent God gave to them. Whoever, in whatever field you are in, you want to become LeBron James. You know, LeBron James never, I saw a YouTube, he said that the statistics of LeBron James never fall during his, at the age of 18 years old, 20 years old in the NBA, still the same. Parang hindi humihina si LeBron James. No? Proximity. You need somebody to teach you, to guide you, to facilitate you, to become your mentor. In a company, if you are, let's say, in an engineering company, your boss is your mentor. Be with him. Meaning, sir, be sip with him. Be sip with him. That's not what I mean. You know the meaning of sip? I'll teach you what is the meaning of sip. Because in a company, there are so many sip. I saved that. There was a very nice Filipino song. No? I will send that to you. Okay. You know what is, you mean the word sip? Many company has this sip employee. No? This is what we call what is sip? Well, I remember when I was working in around in less than 10 companies, hindi nawawala nito. These are CB. Okay? So, this is the meaning of sip. Severely insecure person seeking instant promotion. See? Sir Garcia, I want to see you. Your face, and Sir Leo. Do you agree with this? Oh, Sir Leo. Sir Leo, do you agree with this? You know, in a company, I've worked with around 8 companies before I had my business. There are so many people who are this. Sip. Again. Let us replay. Focus. Please focus your camera here. 100%. Because for these people who are sip in their boss. Okay? Severely insecure person seeking instant promotion. Hindi ito galing sa akin. You know, Sir Garcia? Hello, Sir Garcia? Hindi ko naririnig. Do you know Garcia, Leo Martinez? The movie, the actor, Leo Martinez.
Yes.
He's a very intelligent person. He is the one who gave this. When I just watched his a Filipino gag show or a TV show. Severely insecure person seeking instant promotion. You see? There are these people in a company. I don't mean this. I don't mean this if I say proximity. I don't mean it. If I say proximity, sometimes my boss, we had a lunch with my boss, but I'm not sip. I just ask him what I will learn. Because I'm gaining experience. I was just around 24, 25 years old then. Very young. I have to I have to learn so many things. So, I attach myself to these people where I can learn many things. No? I don't attach myself with these people who are sip-sip. No. Hindi ako sumasama sa mga ganon. No? Hindi ako sumasama sa mga inu-inuman sa kumpanya. No? Beer house tayo, pare. That's why I created my business. Thank God that I have this business. You want to become successful in your company, do this. Kung kaya ng sikmura mo. Hindi kaya ng sikmura ako to. Lumayas na lang ako sa kumpanya. Sometimes it's not how you know. It's whom you know. That's a bullshit. Huh? That's a bullshit. So, you are in a company, you attach yourself. Okay. Proximity. Okay, I will go with my boss in the beer house, in the beer garden. Okay, that's proximity. Engineer Marina teach us. That's not what I mean. No. I mean proximity, you want to get his skill. The technical skill that he has. Okay? Here. Maybe not only the technical skill, but the value he has. When he became a successful basketball player, a successful engineer, okay, whatever your endeavor may be. This is what I mean proximity. Next, number 2, immersion. Immersion. In school, this is like OJT, right? Synonymous to OJT, on-the-job training. You have to immerse yourself. In Tagalog, ibabad mo sarili mo. I-immerse mo. Alam nyo ba ibig sabihin ng ibabad? Yung buong sarili mo talagang ipapasok mo doon. No? I-immerse mo yung sarili mo. What we are doing here is proximity. But do not live. Every now and then, you are disconnected or you will disconnect deliberately. No, do not do that. Huwag nyo sasadyain na mag-disconnect. Maya-maya, papasok kayo, mamaya. It's not immersion. Ang mangyayari doon, lulubog, lilitaw, palitaw. Immersion is very important. You have to immerse yourself consistently. Immersion. Dapat nandun ka. Immersion is somehow synonymous to the word involvement. You have to involve yourself for you to be able to understand. To immerse is to involve yourself. You want to become a great basketball player. You need your coach. You need your basketball trainer. Proximity. Immersion. Be with him. No? The longer, the better. You have to immerse yourself with him. Okay? And then, what is the last thing to do? This is the last thing. To develop your skill. You have to experience it in your own. Experience. This is somehow related to you have to now apply. Apply it now in your own. And somehow, that is synonymous to practice. You practice it. You have to experience it for you to develop the skill. Okay, let us relate this to what we are doing right now. Proximity, okay? You are with me, you are listening with me, or to any of your professor. Proximity. This is proximity. Immersion, wag pupugak-pugak. No? Dapat babad mo yung sarili mo, consistent ka. You should be consistent. Involve yourself to this activity. Consistently. Experience. Experience is without your mentor. That is in your own. If you are in your house, in your home, you solve it in your own. There are a lot of books. If you don't have, ibentahan namin kayo. We have a lot of books here. We will sell this for you so that you will know the latest licensure examination questions. You will practice. It's very important. It's very important. Okay, again, do not forget. Okay? Do not forget the pizza pie. See? Do not forget the pie. P-I-A. Whether it is pizza pie or egg pie, may iba pa bang pie? Pineapple, pine tree, buko pie. Burahin mo yun ha. Edit mo, pangit. Hirap kumita. Oh, ayan ha. Nakuha mo? Naintindihan ba ako nung ating napakaraming participants? Naintindihan ba ako ni Sir? What can you say, Sir Garcia, to what I'm telling you?
Yes, sir. You're right. You're right, sir.
If you don't mind,
that's
Sir Garcia, if you don't mind, how young are you? If you don't mind.
I'm 54 years old, sir.
54.
But still,
You are
trying
9.
to pursue my dream.
Okay, of course. Never too late. Never too late. You are 9 years older than me. Of course, you
Actually,
have
sir,
more experience than me.
Actually, sir, I was just graduated 2015.
Okay. That's good, sir. That's very good. You did not take your licensure exam before? Di pa?
I already, ano, sir, but I failed, sir.
Okay. So don't
That's
worry.
why.
This
That's
time,
why every time I have a chance to join, I always join, sir, to gain additional knowledge.
okay, you attended so many times of my in my lecture, so that's proximity. What can you say about your attending in my class? Even though it's
Sir.
just a Zoom class. Oh, we are not.
Yeah, sir.
This is not a face-to-face class, but this is a Zoom class. What can you say?
Sir, I've learned step by step. I've learned, ano, sir, about what you are discussing. Hopefully,
Hopefully what?
I can, ano, sir, I can join more.
Okay, so with God's help, ha?
Yes, sir.
Hanggat may buhay at lakas tayo, sir, ha? Na binibigay ang
Every
Diyos
time I
sa
had the
atin.
chance, sir, I will join.
Yes. Okay, God willing, God willing. Okay. What about Sir Leo?
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good afternoon na pala.
What can you say, sir?
Since then, I joined your discussions. I have find it more interesting, and I need to know the skills that you have. I hope in the near future I will get that through practice.
Okay, thank you. Any more? No more. Okay.
Because in my field of practice, it is my work already as a power relaying technician. So, calculation theories, I was lack of knowledge, let's say. But in practical, I already did this work. But now I have all the conclusions that in my mind before all the discussion that we have. Little by little, I got what I have been working since 15 years before as a technician.
Okay. Don't worry, Sir Leo. We will help you to supply your theoretical knowledge. No? Your practical knowledge is, I think, it's already broad. Okay? You just need for the purpose of passing the licensure exam. So we can help you this, no? In this, in passing your licensure exam. So tulungan ka namin dyan. Okay? So thank you very much, so everyone. So I think I'm done with my lecture for today. So our next topic, guys, it will be the Norton's Theorem. That will be on Wednesday. Oh, by the way, we have a special, a pre-webinar tomorrow in Taglish. So very, very nice topic. So we have the lighting and short circuit design for high-rise building. No? So this is a Taglish, no? Mga kawerpa, mga kababayan ko, bukas po tayo ay merong webinar. So our lecturer is Engineer Francis Cargatan, who is a third placer in the REE board exam, no? And the senior electrical engineer of Minehart, Philippines. One of our regular lecturer, no? Dito sa aming review and training center. He was my former professor and he was my best professor. I'm happy to say this. I consider him my best. If I am going to rank him, he is my number one. He is my best professor when I was studying in University of the East, Caloocan. Okay? So I hope you attend to our pre-webinar tomorrow. Again, lighting and short circuit design for high-rise building. It's a very nice topic. Before we gave this is not a pre-lecture before, but tomorrow this is just a pre-lecture. So you attend this pre-lecture, especially to our electrical engineering student. This will be very helpful on your part. No? Even for engineers, even though you are already engineer, you can make use of this. Okay? So kumpletuhin na natin, mga kawerpa. So this is a continuous, a very long, siya nga pala, no? By the way, starting on October, we will make the, actually, this will be starting October 10. Tama ba? Sabado ba yun? October 10. So, that is Saturday. That will be the start of our Restudy EE. This is a very important announcement. First time lang namin i-announce to. On October, that will be October 10, right? Sabado yon, Saturday. We will start, no, to merge. We will merge or combine our pre-webinar and the Restudy EE. Actually, the Restudy EE is considered to be a pre-webinar also. So this is a pre-webinar. Okay? You will receive a certificate indicating 2 topics. Let's say we have this circuit. Let's say this is circuit part 15. Something like that. Yung part 15 na yon, this is circuit part 15. Ngayon ba 11? Tama? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. O, this is circuit part 16 na pala yon sa October 10. So, wala po tayo ng October 2, 3, and 4. 4 and, 3 and 4, wala po tayo. Pati 5. Okay, yung Sunday, wala po tayo nun. Bali, 4 and 5, Sabado at Linggo. Tama ba yun? Mali yata. 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, sige. So, basta magsisimula na po tayo. Wala kasi tayong kalendaryo dito. Ang hirap. Kailangan may kalendaryo tayo. 3, 4, Saturday, Sunday. 3, 4. O, tama, bali October 10 na po ang resume ng ating Restudy EE sa October. Pero kukumpletuhin pa po namin itong September na to hanggang sa September 30. Mga kawerpa, meron pa po tayo ng September 23, 25, 28, and 30. Meron pa po yan. Ito pa rin po. Pero pagdating po ng October 10, mga kawerpa, ayan, Sir Leo, Sir Garcia, kayo po yung mga suki namin dito. So, gagawin na po namin pre-webinar to. There will be 2 topics. Halimbawa, for example, on October 10, that will be Saturday in the Philippines. Okay? 8:30 to 10:30, it will be the study EE for 2 hours. And then we'll have a short break, around 30-minute short break. And then 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., it will be a technical topic. Both are free webinar. So you have to attend the two if you want to get the e-certificate. So meaning per day, it will be a certificate already. We'll give you that certificate. Okay? So, bibigyan namin kayo ng certificate. Agad-agad yon sa October 10. So indicating that this is circuit part 16 and a certain topic. I think our topic for October 10 is watercraft electrical system. We already have the prepared lecture video of Engineer Randy Doloroso, one of our lecturer at Powerhouse. No? So siya po ang expert doon sa topic na yon, no? Yung watercraft electrical system. But it is a recorded video in our review center. It's very nice for you to look at it, to watch or to join with us. Proximity, proximity, immersion. Very important. Experience. So, for you to develop that skill. Okay? If you're just watching, forget it. You will not develop a skill. It's just like watching a movie. If you're just watching, I better watch pangalan nitong pinapanood namin ngayon ng week. Erica Embang. You better watch Erica Embang. Patay na pala si Lloyd, no? Dati si Lloyd yung pinapanood namin. You better watch Jamil. If you just want to watch, just be entertained. But we are not entertainer. The purpose of YouTube is, there are two purposes. The number one is to entertain. Number two is to tutorial. There are two types of YouTuber. Number one is to entertain, and the number two type is to teach, tutorial. And that's what we are on this side, the tutorial. Doon kami. So, mahirap palang dumami ang views pagka-tutorial. Buti pa, magpatawa ka na lang, ano? Million yung mga views ng mga ganun. Okay. Anyway, that is just secondary on our part. Our primary concern is to help all the electrical students or examinees. We want to help you. Again, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, mga kawerpa, on October 10. Okay? Doon tayo sa October 10. Wala na pong weekday sa October. Pero pagdating ng November, babalik. No? Pero magiging TTH na lang sa November. Pero sa October muna tayo mag-usap. On October, mga kawerpa, sa October, magkasabay na po ang Restudy EE at yung ating pre-webinar. Kaya pag umating ka ng pre-webinar, matik na yon, may kasama ng Restudy EE. No? Matik na po yon. Dalawang topic na po kagad, but only one certificate. No? Combine na po yun sa certificate. Okay? So, you see, in our Restudy EE, so I will discuss these 16 subjects. No? And we are not yet finished to subject number 2. I don't know when we will finish this. I don't know. Don't ask me when. Sir, kailan nyo ba di-discuss to? Ganto, ganyan. I don't know when. You want to make it earlier? You enroll to our review class. You enroll. Okay? Sir, when you will teach power system, when you are going to teach transformer, alternator. I don't know when. I don't know. Hindi ko rin alam. Tuloy-tuloy lang namin gagawin ito. No? Sir, you don't have a schedule for that. We don't have an exact schedule. But of course, we will make it on a ladderized system. Step by step. Di pa namin alam kung kailan matatapos ito. No? So, okay, this is a pre-lecture. Okay? So, let it be. No? Libre lang po ito. Okay, so tuloy-tuloy lang to mga kawerpa, no? Then yung sa ating mga master electrician, maganda ito. Mangyayari sa ating mga master electrician, every Sunday po ito, bale, naka-break lang ngayon, pero meron silang mga activities, magre-resume yan bali sa October 11, no? Yung ating mga kawerpang electrician, so anyway, part na yon, kasama na yon sa webinar, lalabas, no? Kasi applicable yan sa mga master electrician, yung ating magiging topic for Sunday. Okay, mga kawerpa. Sige, so yung ating pre-webinar, may natitira pa po tayong 2 topics for the month of September. Okay? Still, we have 2 topics. We have the short circuit and lighting design for high-rise building. We have the power system harmonics on the 24th of September. We have special webinars for September. Okay? Well, actually, ano na pala, no? I-conduct na ba natin? Nag-start na po tayo. But don't worry, ito nga pala isa pang announcement, no? Very important announcement. Well, special webinar is different from the pre-webinar. Okay? So, nandiyan pang ating mga kaibigan sa Facebook, ano? Okay, mga kawerpa, yung special webinar po, mga kawerpa, ito po yung may bayad, no? Iba po ito sa pre-webinar natin. So, napakamura lang, mga kawerpa, 1,500 lang per topic, no? If you are a student and a fresh graduate, 2020 graduate ng electrical engineering or technology, so yung 1,500 per topic magiging 450 na lang, mga kawerpa. So murang-mura na lang ang inyong babayaran, mga estudyante natin, no? Okay? Ito po, standard po ito sa loob ng isang buwan. Parati naming i-conduct ito. Number 1 topic is building wiring installation. Number 2 is industrial motor control. Number 3 is practical electrical estimation course. Number 4 is practical electrical design course. Number 5 is the high voltage engineering or the power system engineering. Yan po ang aming standard na 5 special webinar na binibigay monthly, no? So, ang gagawin na po namin schedule nito, mga kawerpa, it will be weekdays. Yan ang ilalagay kasi natin sa weekdays. Kumbaga, pinagbaliktad po namin. So, kaya lang po gabi to, hapon paggabi, 5:30 p.m. hanggang 9:30 p.m. Kasi may mga nagre-request ng mga kawerpa na baka pwede sir sa gabi. Ayan na po. Okay? So, granted na po ang inyong wish, no? Ang inyo pong pakiusap, ang inyong request. Sa gabi na po namin gagawin yung kasi may mga practitioners pong nag-i-inquire sa atin about this, no? Especially the electrical design and estimation course. Okay? So, may mga nag-i-inquire sa atin practitioners. So, we'll have it in the evening. 5:30 p.m. up to 9:30 p.m. Anyway, nasa bahay lang naman kayo. This is via Zoom. Okay, so these are the course outline of our special webinars. Then, siya nga pala mga kawerpa, no? Ating mga kaibigan sa Facebook Live, baka may nakikinig po sa atin. Ito po ang aming early bird promo, no? Up to 50% discount, mga kawerpa. Baka gusto nyo pong mag-avail ng aming early bird promo sa REE, Registered Electrical Engineer and Registered Master Electrician and Registered Master Plumber. Meron din po kaming review ng Master Plumber, no? So, 50% discount, mga kawerpa, no? Pag REE po, 10,000, okay? Sir Garcia, pag-isipan mo po ha. Meron tayong promo habang nalalapit po ay pataas ng pataas yung fee. Mas maganda mag-enroll kayo ng mas maaga, mas maganda po 'yon, no? So, ganito po ang mangyayari, mga kawerpa. Ang cash po natin, 10,000 lang po. No, review refresher course na yan ng ating online review via Zoom. Okay? So, wag po kayong mag-avail ng mga face-to-face kayo, mga kawerpa. Mahigit na po 200,000 ng mga positive cases. Kaya ginagawa po namin to, no? And thank God na nakagawa kami ng paraan para magkaroon ng virtual classroom. Okay? This is the best setup of online review, no? There. Lahat po, tina-challenge po namin kayo, mga kawerpa, no? So, yung ating pong mga estudyante diyan, no? Sana alamin nyo po kung gaano ka-effective yung magiging online review ninyo. Kasi nasa bahay po kayo, no? And do not avail the face-to-face because the face-to-face is it's not quite, it's a very dangerous. No? Because ako man, may anak ako, hindi ko palalabasin para mag-review. Okay? Ikaw ba, Sir Garcia, may anak ka, papalabasin mo para pumunta, para bumiyahe, makisalamuha sa maraming tao? Ikaw ba, Sir? Rinig nga.
Hindi po,
Halimbawa,
hindi. Hindi.
kung mahal mo
Actually, ano sila ngayon,
ha?
online schooling sila ngayon, sir.
Online schooling tayo. Okay? Just like
Opo.
what the universities, the schools, elementary, high school, colleges are doing. So, thank God that we have this very effective setup comparing the other centers. No? This is a very effective way of learning electrical engineering. Okay, for your licensure exam. 10,000 only if you will pay up to September 24, mga kawerpa. Okay? Promo lamang po ito kasi po 20,000 to, mga kawerpa. Ha? Take note, 20,000 po ito. So, sana avail nyo na kasi po pataas ng pataas yan habang nalalapit ang pasukan natin sa November. No? The earlier, the better. This is our early bird promo. Okay? Siya nga pala, no, sa ating RME, 9,000 lang ang cash niyan. May mga master na nanonood sa atin, Facebook Live, no? 9,000 lang po ang master electrician. Review at refresher na po yun, ha? Ang master plumber natin, 8,000 lang po. Pag nag-installment kasi tayo, madadagdagan pa po ng 2,000 pesos yan. No? So, mas maganda kung magka-cash, halimbawa sa REE, yung 10,000 magiging 12,000. So, ang kagandahan nito, sa 24, 2,500 lang ang babayaran mo. Then yung balance, let's say 9,500 yung balance natin, yun po ang iaano po natin, mga kawerpa. No? Yung balance natin, babayaran sa first day of the class. Ganun po ang mangyayari dyan, ha, mga kawerpa. So, libre na po ang ating mga mga electronic handouts natin. So, these are all a soft copy, no? Yung mga take-home exam with solution. In the other center, wala po silang binibigay na solution sa kanilang mga take-home exam or assignments. Kami po meron. Libre na po pati pre-board. No? E-certificate po. Certificate of attendance, meron din po kaming binibigay. Or certificate of completion. This is like a diploma. When you review to us, may diploma po kayong makukuha. Guaranteed high-quality teaching, review materials, and review program. Experience our virtual classroom at the comfort of your home. This is the best online review setup among others. We can guarantee you this is the best setup. Although we have some shortcomings still, we have still to improve our audio and video system. So, we are working on it. We are working on it. Kung mag-enroll kayo, madali natin ma-improve agad yan. No? But still, at the end of the day, what we are saying is this is still better. No? Kaysa naman PowerPoint lang ang makikita nyo at boses lang ang naririnig nyo. No? Meron akong isang nakita, yung teacher nandito lang sa gilid dito, kaliit-liit, di mo nakikita itsura niya. No? Daldal lang ng daldal. So, meron naman boses lang. No? So, this is a virtual classroom, what we are doing right now. 100% discount on second online review course when you fail the board exam. Remember that, no? 100% discount. Ibig sabihin, if you fail the board exam, of course, we don't want to fail you. Just in case you fail the board exam, your second review course to us is already free. The second online review course is free already. So, lilibre na po namin yan, mga kawerpa. Okay, yung ating mga libro, ito po yung mga books namin, mga kawerpa. So, gusto nyo makita ng live na live, ito po yan, mga kawerpa. Yan, malaki po, malaki pa sa ulo ko. Ha? Kaya ang ulo ko hindi lumalaki yan. No? So, ito ha, this is an A4 size actually. This is larger than, a bit smaller than the long band paper size. This is larger than the small band paper size. A4 size po ito, ring binded, with complete solution, with calculator techniques, no? Okay. Sir Garcia, baka gusto mo bumili. Pag bumili po kayo ng REE books namin, libre na po ito. This is worth more than 300 pesos before, no? So, ililibre na lang po namin sa inyo to. So, this book, this is a Fundamentals of Engineering exam. It contains mathematics, some engineering science subjects, and I saw some electrical subject here. So, very nice material, no? Libre lang po ito. Pag bumili kayo ng apat na ito, this is worth 3,600 pesos only. No? This is an original book of Powerhouse. No? So, original po ito. It contains the past and possible board exam questions. No? Then, we have the RME reviewer sa ating mga master dyan. Okay, mga master, pansinin nyo po, yung apat na libro na yan, 2,600 lamang po ang apat na yan. Sa ating master plumber, ganun din po ito, mga kawerpa, 3,100 naman po, no? Ang apat na libro na yan. At please, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and put comment to our lecture videos. Please put comment when you watch my lecture videos. No? My channel, Reggie Marinay, no? Just press Reggie Marinay YouTube channel. Okay? So, study electrical engineering the Filipino way. Okay? Okay, that's all. Thank you everyone. Okay, so remember, we are from MPHT Review and Training Center, Marinay's Powerhouse Team Review and Training Center. Kung gusto mo tutukan, mag-powerhouse ka na. Because the power is in the house. Thank you. Salamat po. God bless you all and stay safe, everyone. Thank you.